Hi guys, it's reading time. If you want a personal, my email's in the description. Oh my god. Sorry, I got on that chunky lipstick again, whatever the fuck. Okay. If you want a personal, my description's in the email. I think I said that already. I don't know. Alright. I just heard something about emotional radiance. Emotional radiance, but you may be feeling like a little off, but emotionally you are radiant. Maybe you're in a chapter in your life where we have been picking up, you're facing certain aspects, and maybe you're very irritated, maybe caught off guard, but the balance within you is speaking more than your irritation. So maybe that's why emotionally radiant came through. But I do sense some irritation. Yeah, see? Overall, within, I do feel like, again, you are frustrated. You could be feeling a heaviness. You could be even feeling old energy of anger or old energy of just wanting to cry, maybe feeling unseen for some of you, but you're holding it down. You're holding it down. And maybe you've gotten to a point where you can express yourself without hostility. You can express how certain aspects of certain situations, even when it deals with the past for some of you, you're able to speak without losing it. But I hope you know you're on your way to some pretty awesome energy. This is like your path to being able to birth positive things, whether it is a family, money, a mentality, right? And going back to that emotionally radiant and comparing it to the energy you may be feeling inside, I'm hearing that's just you kind of just like purging or cleansing out residue. And it's feeling a little sticky, maybe. But like I said, you're holding it down. It's funny because the Sun is a challenge, the Six of Swords is a challenge, and the Ten of Cups is a challenge. And those are all like awesome cards. And over here you got the Queen of Pentacles, that energy of nurture and birthing. And then over here on the other end you got the King of Cups. This is all like a coming together moment. Maybe some of you are being faced with people that trigger your inner child. Maybe you're being faced with coming face to face with, I just heard like unfinished business as far as trauma, okay? All right, let's keep going. Keep holding it down. You're doing great. Okay, what's this King of Cups? See the Tower. And not only are you emotionally radiant, you're also emotionally resilient at this time. The hell, sorry, because that fucking lipstick. You could have been very, in the past, I feel you are very susceptible to letting your emotions control you. And we've been picking up this a lot, right? You could have been very weak. Because when you let your emotions control you, you're really a weak fuck. Even if you get angry and whoop people's ass like I used to, and sometimes got my ass whooped, because let's be real, you're weak though. So I feel like you've also gained this emotional resilience. There's a tower that is on the way because of this. This is tower. You are in your head a lot. You could be going through like this mental battlefield of the present and past. For some of you, maybe you're around people that still see you as your past. a lot of thinking going on, a lot of reflecting, and a lot of processing energy I'm picking up here. That is part of the tower that approaches you. I do feel like it's a good tower. What's this sun? It's almost like going through, I just saw like a body with holes in it, right? And I see a sewing needle going through and stitching it. It's like going through and filling up those holes, stitching up those wounds. That's the process you are in right now. And once you become whole, Ten of Pentacles, this sun energy will more than likely switch from a challenge to upright, meaning, yay, you done it. And I'm seeing it again, patching up wounds, not band-aids like we used to. Band-aids don't cut it anymore. It's almost like you had to do surgery, dig deeper, cut the wound open more, pull out the guts, maybe taste them, yum, delicious, throw them back up, stick them back in there, and then sew it up. That's what I saw. I don't know. It's like doing surgery on yourself at this time. Temperance at the bottom. Oh, look at there. Balance. Patience too, though. This is, for some of you, this situation is going to end quicker than others. And for others of you, it really depends on how you handle these things. Okay, what's the Six of Swords? See? Right when I said it depends on how you handle these things, the Magician fell over the Six of Swords. It's up to you. It's like my readings have been prepping you guys, us, whatever, for this very moment. It's up to you. Realize what the lesson is. Take your physical mind and push it back and look with your spiritual eyes and understand what's going on. The person around you, whoever it is not just triggering you to trigger you. They are a catalyst to your spiritual growth and your physical life, whether you understand that or not, whether they are negative or not. Okay? You control your reality from this moment on in this situation with how you respond to things. And no, you're not going to be perfect. And maybe you might respond back sometimes. But I'm seeing a person that responds back in a gentle way. Maybe stern, but gentle. It's just Ten of Cups. I don't know which way it fell, so I put it back in. I knew it. Okay, so it's like an energy here of you're not just giving bare minimum to this final task. You're not just putting bare minimum into your life. And with this reading, the bare minimum, like you could have been working a job, you could have had a career, you could have been doing some crazy shit physically, right? But it was bare minimum because you weren't paying attention to the emotional aspect of how your emotions affected you. Did I have to say aspect? Whatever. But you understand. You've gotten to a point where you understand you specifically, you a spiritual being, the person on your path, you must be emotionally sound. A job, a career, a whatever, a fucking wife, a ding-a-ling is not going to cut it. You can have all the money in the world. If you're not one here, if you're not whole within, what the fuck does it mean? And you're someone that realized that. So again, I'm picking up this energy of you're no longer just dropping pennies into a well. And the well in this situation is your life. You're dropping stacks of money, and the stacks of money represent your emotional boundaries, your emotional intelligence, your emotional responses, understanding that keeping your peace is for the sake of you. You're not sparing anyone by not going off on them or by not cussing them out. You're not sparing them, you're sparing yourself. Because think back to those times where you used to do that, where you used to flip tables, punch holes in the wall, you know, if you were like me. But think back to those times. Did that do anything, or did it just make you worse and feel shame? Give you a migraine, maybe? Where did we go? I don't know. Anyway. Got the devil down here. That tells me you are someone that is on track. Your reward is for you. Whatever that reward is, whatever that means for you, okay? It's almost like you're to the point where no one can break it for you. You're doing good. Shakeups are going to happen. And no, you're not going to always be able to hold your tongue. You don't, just holding your tongue doesn't mean you're being sovereign either. It doesn't mean you're being high frequency, whatever the fuck you want to call it. No, because you can't let people walk over. You just got to know what is worth reacting to and how do I react to it. And sometimes it is holding your tongue, but not all the time. I don't want you guys to think like, don't ever say shit. Fuck that. Sometimes you got to say shit. Coming from a Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. It's Scorpio season. Oh, shit. This is kind of gross. See, look. Look. Right after all this, I said the Queen of Pentacles was at the end, and we got the Nine of Pentacles right there with her. You've got things waiting to blossom, dear. You must finish this task, and it looks like you're doing an awesome job. It's shit, isn't it, though? It's shit. And we got the Six of Wands and the Three of Swords. I'm hearing like that's you achieving and completing the wounds that needed to be stitched up. You're doing it. Congratulations. That's wonderful. There's nothing like taking control away from someone that used to control your emotions. There's nothing more empowering than that. Nothing. Yeah, you're going to get frustrated. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. If you hold it down and you're still at the point where you got to go talk some shit to your fucking friends about it, as long as you held it down with that person that used to control you, or with that situation, with that trauma, with that trigger, that's all that matters. Baby steps. If you got to go vent, go vent. Just don't vent on it long. Don't make it your day. You know what I mean? Because fuck these people, right? But you're still, it doesn't matter about the people. At the end of the day, it matters how you tame them. You tame your enemies when you tame your reaction. Okay? Do we understand? Are we listening? Okay. All right. What? This keeps wanting to pop out. Okay, it keeps wanting to pop out. So I'm going to clarify it. Because I'm like, why is this here? What's this Ace of Wands reverse? Cutting out the bullshit. This is just clarifying. Because the Ace of Wands reverse kept wanting to come out, and I put it back because it fell on the floor. I didn't know how one come, then it popped out, then it popped back out when I was just doing random shit. But you're cutting that bullshit out. Recognizing, understanding. You're cutting that bullshit out. And it might be coming with feelings of feeling trapped or anxious, or maybe you feel like you're going backwards, but this is ultimately what you're doing. The Star. Becoming one. Becoming whole. Becoming fulfilled. Wish fulfillment even. This is just clarifying what I said. All this may be feeling funny. It may be feeling bad, but that's a part of it. You're stitching those wounds and digging into it first. Pulling out the guts, eating it, spitting it back up, stuffing it back in there, and then sewing it back together. And why do I say you're pulling the guts out and chewing them up? Because when you chew something, it shifts the texture, or it changes the look of what it is. So what you're doing is you're morphing those old wounds and making it your own. like we've been saying. Okay? Yay! I love that, you guys. I'm trying to see. Uh-oh. Give me some messages for this. Deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Sublimation. Whatever. Look, it says deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Maybe some of you feel like you're not really at that. Maybe you feel like you're opposite of that right now because it came in reverse. Maybe some of you right now, when you try to meditate, you don't feel as tapped in, whether you're meditating with self, God, Jesus, deity, Lucifer, I don't give a fuck. You know that. But it says, look, vanishing mirror. A part of you is dying. When you look in the mirror, you're no longer this reactive bitch anymore. Are you here with me? Look, and at the bottom, it says stranger. You're kind of even surprised at how you're reacting to things, aren't you? Aren't you? Be honest. Stop. Woodwives, adaptability, and you are adapting to these changes by doing what? Cutting those wounds open, understanding what's going on, and then it says the stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Doesn't that look like a divine fuck face right there? Divine fuck faces. Oh, yes. I feel a lot of people that watch my channel, from the comments, from the emails, we have all been big fuck faces at some point. That's why you're here with me. So you're going to be a divine fuck face over here. Okay, whatever. Then it says, spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. Changes, baby. Changes. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. See that? All right, guys. I'm going to do 2 more readings. They will be uploaded today, so be watching for them. Thanks for watching.